The truth about introverts when they care about someone doesn't arrive with fireworks or grand gestures. It begins quietly, almost invisibly, in the small shifts they hope no one notices, but secretly wish someone would. It starts with a question that lingers in the back of their mind long before they ever say a word. How do you show someone you care when your heart speaks softly, but your feelings run deep? That question becomes the doorway into a world most people never get to see, because introverts rarely let anyone close enough to witness it. People often assume introverts are distant, uninterested, or emotionally detached simply because they don't express affection the way others do. But what most people don't realize is that introverts feel everything intensely. They just don't broadcast it. When an introvert cares, the first sign isn't loud or obvious. It's in the way they start paying attention. They notice the small things, the way someone talks when they're tired, the topics that make their eyes light up, the subtle shift in tone when something is wrong. They listen not just to respond, but to understand. And for an introvert, that kind of attention is not casual. It's intentional, deliberate, and deeply meaningful. Imagine an introvert who usually avoids long conversations suddenly staying up late just to hear about someone's day. Imagine someone who guards their alone time, offering it freely, not because they feel obligated, but because being with that person feels like rest instead of effort. Imagine someone who rarely initiates messages suddenly checking in, not with dramatic declarations, but with quiet lines like, "Did you get home safe?" Or, "I saw something today that reminded me of you." These moments may seem small, but for an introvert, they are enormous. They are the emotional equivalent of shouting from a rooftop, and yet, the most fascinating part is how introverts often struggle with the very thing they want most. They care deeply, but they fear being misunderstood. They want connection, but they worry about overwhelming someone or being overwhelmed themselves. They rehearse conversations in their head, wondering how to say what they feel without sounding too intense or too distant. They replay moments afterward, analyzing every detail, hoping they didn't say too much or too little. Caring becomes both a comfort and a quiet storm inside them. There's a moment many introverts know too well: the hesitation before sending a message, the pause before asking someone to hang out, the internal debate between wanting to reach out and wanting to stay safe. When they finally choose to act, it's never impulsive. It's a decision shaped by trust. Introverts don't let just anyone in. So when they choose someone, it's because that person feels like a place where their heart can breathe. And this is where the truth becomes even more beautiful. When an introvert cares, they show it through presence rather than performance. They won't always say, "I miss you," but they'll remember the things you said weeks ago. They won't always say, "I'm worried," but they'll notice the slightest change in your mood. They won't always say, "I love you," but they'll make space for you in a life where space is precious. Their affection is not loud, but it is steady. Not dramatic, but sincere. Not overflowing, but overflowing in the ways that matter. Think of the introvert who sits beside someone in comfortable silence, because silence with the right person feels like connection, not emptiness. Think of the introvert who shares their favorite book, song, or quiet place, not because they want to impress, but because sharing something personal is their way of saying, "I trust you with a piece of my world." Think of the introvert who opens up about their fears, their past, their dreams, slowly, carefully, but honestly, because vulnerability is their rarest gift, reserved only for those who make them feel safe. And yet, caring for someone also awakens a quiet courage in introverts. They may be shy, but they will defend the people they love with a strength that surprises even themselves. They may avoid conflict, but they will speak up when someone they care about is hurting. They may fear rejection, but they will still choose to show up again and again in the ways they know how. Their love is not loud, but it is loyal. It is not flashy, but it is faithful. It is not constant in noise, but constant in presence. The truth about introverts is that their love is not measured by how much they say, but by how deeply they feel. They love in the pauses, in the details, in the quiet acts of care that most people overlook. They love in the way they make room for someone in their inner world, a world they rarely open to anyone. They love in the way they choose someone not just once, but every day in small, consistent ways that build a foundation stronger than any grand gesture. And maybe the real question worth asking now is this: when an introvert cares about you, do you notice the quiet ways they show it? Or are you only listening for the loud ones? Love videos like this? Hit like, share, and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And stay curious with us, Conceptique, where complex ideas become beautifully simple.